Okay, so I need to film an update real quick to this video that I'm getting ready to share with you guys. I had just filmed today an update to the Arizona prison escapees that we were talking about in a previous video from earlier this week. And that video is what's following what I'm filming right this second. But breaking news, literally, as soon as I got done filming the video, I run across a post that says these dudes were apprehended this morning, on Thursday morning at around 9 o'clock. Authorities were tipped off to their whereabouts, and whoever tipped off those authorities are probably about to get them that $70,000 reward. Interesting fact, I read that they were offering $35,000 a piece per prison escapee. So yeah, they've been caught. And if ever there were two guys who escaped from prison who needed to get caught, it was these two guys that got caught today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Definitely had a lot of fun filming this. And stay tuned also because I talk about another jail escape that happened locally here in Virginia where I'm at. And I believe this happened at a private owned facility. So all of that and more coming in this video. But again, breaking news, the two prison escapees from Arizona with the bad type of charges, they have been apprehended. Enjoy. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. The ASMR thing, come on now. You guys have definitely spoken, and I know that is off the table. But what if? Just hear me out. What if it wasn't, right? Just recently on the Bobo, I was talking about the fact that I had to come to a hard truth, a hard realization, and that is that you guys don't like the ASMR. But prison ASMR, come on! There could be something to that, and there will be something to that, as a matter of fact. Though I will not be doing it on After Prison Show, I do have a new YouTube channel where I will be dabbling deep in the ASMR. And in fact, I think I'm going to call it something along the lines of Joe Does ASMR. Can you see that? It's so cold in this she shed that I can see my voice is what I was getting ready to say. My breath. Super cold out here as I film this. Oh, wow. I was going to do a video talking about isolation. Somebody had posted on the Facebook fan page asking me to do a video. Joe, what is it like to be locked up in isolation? Can it make you crazy? And yeah, 3 videos posted right below that. What really happens in prison isolation, the worst solitary experience I ever had, prison story, and then what really happens in solitary confinement in prison. 3 different times. So that's off the table. What I am going to do, folks, is I want to bring you guys an update on a prison news story that we had just recently talked about. I want to keep you guys abreast of this situation because I am curious to see how all of this plays out. It's about the prison escape that just recently took place in Arizona. And folks, I think we just had a prison escape happen here in my state. And that's a crazy story. I want to share that with you guys as well. I don't know much information about that, but we're going to learn together. But let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in Arizona with the 2 horrible scum of the earth type of prisoners who escaped just recently from a medium security prison there in Florence, Arizona. Now, if you guys missed the first story, God bless, I'm getting stopped up and congested. I might need me some Mucinex. Boy, it snows and Joe getting the Rona ASAP. That was funny. Come on. Leave a like on this video just for that right there. Like. They're right there. Right there. Right there. Guide you like an airplane to the like button. Nope, not the nope, over here. Not the dislike button. The like. Right there. If you guys missed me originally talking about these 2 guys, prisoners who escaped from this prison, and I'm calling them scum of the earth. One of these guys is serving 35 years for bad type of charges. This POS right here. And the other guy is serving a 100+ year prison sentence for burglary, kidnapping, and charges like that. You can't go kidnapping people. They're going to give you a life sentence. They're going to give you a life sentence for that. But with the fact that these dudes escaped from prison pretty much like that video game The Escapist, I mean, knocked out a window AC unit to a tool shed, basically where we're filming this video at right now, and were able to get themselves a pair of bolt cutters, tin snips, and everything else that they needed to get up out of there, I would have imagined that these guys would have gotten apprehended by now. Never before have I rooted for prisoners to get caught. Joe, you the police for real. I'm not. Okay? So what? I like the TV show Live PD and Cops. They be watching it in prison. That's crazy, I know. But you watch it too. Do you see me sitting here calling you the police? You've probably watched the Tekashi 6ix9ine documentary on Hulu. Probably subscribed to it. Let me find out you subscribe to Hulu just to watch that documentary. And now they're getting ready to turn it into a docu-series on Showtime. What? Well, I'm going. See what we're doing here? But anyways, to get back on track, because Joe ADD for reals. These guys escaped. I would have figured they'd be apprehended pretty quick, especially with the fact that they had a $50,000, then $60,000, and now $70,000 reward being offered for information leading to their arrest. Oh shit, there's a reward? Well, you know, it ain't snitching for real. I need that. These guys are still on the run. There was a story that just came out, and I thought it was going to be about them getting apprehended, but folks, it's not. You think to yourself, you know, if a dude breaks out from prison, maybe he's going to try to do the right thing, turn over a new leaf. Not these guys at all. Headline, run it. 2 escaped inmates from Florence prison tried to rob a business. And they've actually got this footage right here of these two. They kind of look like grumpier old men in this little image right here. Don't look anything like the mugshots. Oh, that would have been a real catfish situation if they would have sent the original mugshots to any potential pen pals, then came to see them. Yo, you look like angrier old grandpa. You look like the grandpa from Jackass. Oh, you look senile. That's probably not very funny. I am grasping desperately to humor, and it's probably not working very well. Funny thing about this story, these 2 grumpier old men, senile senior citizens, probably could get a cup of coffee from McDonald's for $0.25. I'm not going to make fun of old people. That would be horrible. But this story would say that both of these guys have medical conditions, so it's not unheard of to think that they're going to be visiting a pharmacy. What if it's the police that don't catch them and it's their blood pressure medication that does? How'd you get out of prison? You damn near need a walker. I'm going to stop. And here's the crazy thing. DPS released a surveillance photo of David Harmon and John Chaparrett at the Green Tree Inn in Florence, less than a mile from the south unit of the state prison. The Green Tree Inn sounds like a hotel. And boy, they didn't waste any time. As soon as they got out, they was robbing shit. The attempted robbery happened on Saturday night, the same night the pair escaped from the prison. The duo are seen wearing white long-sleeve shirts with white masks around their chins. It appears both were wearing dark pants while Chaparrett is wearing glasses. But they mentioned that this was an attempted robbery. So obviously it wasn't a robbery that worked out very well. When one of them asked to use the restroom, the other used that as his chance to jump over the desk and attack the employee. The owner of this hotel says the fugitive grabbed the employee, threatened her with a screwdriver, and demanded keys to a car or a shuttle. Not gonna make any jokes because this is horrible right here, but can you imagine robbing a place saying, yo, when's that shuttle bus gonna show up? I'm trying to get to the airport. The story goes on to say that this employee fought these guys off and also screamed, and then both men ran off. And they also say that this chick was brave for, you know, fighting these guys off. They were old men anyways. I don't think you would be scared of any old dudes coming in there trying to rob your place. Oh my God, I could insert a skit right here and that shit would be funny, but Joe is trying to be a better person, not trying to make fun of people. Wait a minute. These dudes are horrible scum of the earth people. Old dude, old geezers too. Gonna spend the rest of their life in prison, or so they were supposed to prior to them escaping. But can you imagine these dudes walking up in there with they walkers like? Now look at here, young lady. Now look at like a foghorn leghorn. Now look at this is a robbery. This is a robbery. You got any hot pills? You got any hot pills in that cash register? There's some hot pills. I'm giving myself high blood pressure having so much fun with that right there. What if she would have apprehended these dudes? Had she known that there was a $70,000 reward? Forget that screwdriver they had. You're going down, old man. You're getting football tackled like a, well, you're just getting football tackled. So crazy to think that these dudes are still on the run now. Hopefully soon they're going to get apprehended, and hopefully soon somebody's going to be $70,000 richer. Now, moving on to a similar type of a story that just happened here in my state, from a jail, not a prison, and involving a woman, not dudes. This escape happened at Riverside Regional Jail, and correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say that I learned from the private prison video that we just did. I think I saw somebody say something about this particular jail and that it's a privately owned institution. Is Riverside Regional Jail a privately owned place? If you know, please let us know down below. And if it is, Joe be listening for reals. Folks, the headline states as follows. Authorities search for woman who escaped from Riverside Regional Jail. We just said all of that right there. Authorities are searching for Tanisha LaWanda Taylor, 40 years old, who reportedly escaped from the Riverside Regional Jail. How she do it? How she do it? I really want to know. What was she locked up for? She was only 40. Why all these old people breaking out of prison? Joe, 40 ain't old for real. You's about to be there in 2 years. Yeah, well, I'm not there yet. Chesapeake County, Virginia, authorities are seeking the public's assistance. Why it always got to be the public to do your job? I'm just saying. In locating a fugitive who they say escaped from Riverside Regional Jail. According to a release, Chesapeake County / Colonial Heights crime solvers are looking for Tanisha LaWanda Taylor, 40, who was serving time at the jail when she escaped on November the 6th of 2020. How old is this story? Well, I was about to get real mad. I thought somebody posted this old ass story on the After Prison Show fan page, but interestingly enough, everything is just so interesting. Yo, this story was last updated on January the 27th, 2021. That's today as I'm filming this. So I'm no mathematician here or nothing like that. I'm no scholar, but it certainly seems like if this chick escaped on November the 6th of 2020, she's still on the lam today. You go ahead with your bad self, Tanisha. Officials say she was originally behind bars on several felony drug charges. Shit, not Tanisha. She might have been then, but she damn sure ain't now. And again, this is crazy because the story wraps up with one final paragraph that says, anyone with information call Crime Solvers. That's it. And you could receive a cash reward. I like how they use that word could, because that means you're not gonna. Well, you know. You didn't play exactly by the rules. You didn't read the fine print. I mentioned this on the original video where we talked about the two old dudes from Arizona who escaped. Why that story in particular was so interesting was because they provided so many facts and details to how the escape took place, who these guys were. And I mentioned then, said that already, but you know, most times when you're reading stories like this, they don't provide a lot of facts. How did this chick get out? I want to know the logistics. What y'all do wrong at that probably privately owned facility? I'm waiting. If anybody has any information about the case, please call the crime solvers, the comment section down below, and leave a comment. I'd sure like to hear. I was going to try to do some ASMR as I was getting ready to wrap this video up, but I'm not going to do that. Hey, there's a new YouTube channel on the prowl. It's on the come up. Joe does ASMR. Don't be a lurker. I learned this new term. It's a term that I learned from the Twitch dark side ASMR. When you be lurking, watching them folks, mostly chicks, eating microphones. They be eating the ears off of them joints. That shit's weird. I'm gonna wrap this up. It sounds like the shed's about to get blown over right now and we can't be in here when that happens. Hey, look, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about this. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day.